Alright, so what is up YouTube? My name is Penuti. Today we'll be making a full day of eating. This is my diet that I use to lose weight. We literally lost 1 kilo in a week, and if we continue doing this, we'll be progressing greatly. So if you're someone that's struggling with losing weight, you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to have fun doing it, this is the video for you. So practically my diet is simple. I follow my calories, my protein, and my macros, essentially. Alright, so my calories right now is 2,550, and I try to get 240 grams of protein in my workout days and 200 in my off days. Today is gonna be an off day, but I will be showing you guys my chest workout from a couple days ago. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions regarding anything, comment down below. I'm sure we can always answer you because I'm always happy to help. So I'll see you guys then, and I hope you enjoy the video starting now. Alright, so it's currently 7 o'clock-ish. I woke up about an hour ago, decided to make my first meal, which was actually my coffee. Well, I wouldn't consider this my first meal. Let's just call it half a meal because, you know, it's typically paired with my actual meal, which is gonna be eggs. So typically in the morning, I like to wake up, have some eggs. Nothing crazy. I think eggs are just so good for you. Typically, I used to have it with my tortillas back in 2024 when I used to make videos back in the day. That was my staple meal. Loved it, but it's just too high in calories. So my goal for each meal is to not go over 650 calories. But that's just because I want to eat as frequently as I can. And if one meal I eat too many calories, that means that throughout the day I have to eat fewer. And if you're someone that's fat like me, who was fat at least, we are constantly hungry, we constantly crave food, and we're bored, we want to eat food. That's kind of the terrible mentality to have. But by constantly eating healthy that's low in calories, you're kind of feeding that crave away, and it's also quite fun. So I typically eat 5 times a day. It's also good for you. Your metabolism just keep on working, and all protein meals, and it's not easy to do, but if you have the right mindset, you plan everything out, you cook in bulk, which is what I'll be doing today, it will make things easy. So for example, right now, I just took out my beef, which I'm gonna be cooking for today. This is 400 grams of ground beef, and I'm gonna be dividing that throughout my meals, and I'll be cooking rice later today in a big bulk, which will be divided throughout my meals. You guys will see everything, you guys will understand, because I need to get to 250 grams of protein and 2,550 calories, which isn't easy, but not impossible. Let's make my first meal, which is gonna be roughly 5 to 6 eggs. I'm gonna be using some toast as a carb source. So typically in my morning, I like to have the most amount of calories just because I'm the most hungriest, but throughout the days, the calories diminished from, 800, 600, 400, 300, and 200. That's my style. You can copy me. Some people like to flip it. They're more hungry at nighttime. Doesn't matter. Do what works well for you, but this is about me, so we'll be doing my style today. As the base, the carb base, which I'll be using to, make with the eggs, I'll be using this thing right here. Essentially, it's like a burger bun, but it's very small. It's 50 grams per burger bun. It's roughly 270 calories. I pop it up on the screen right now. Packing this with 5 eggs and 10 grams of butter. And listen, guys, when you want to get shredded, you want to lose weight, and you want to do it the right way, I don't recommend you always buy things, but there are a few things that you should buy, and I'll show you guys right now. This right here is the specific scale that I bought that actually allowed me to lose weight. I used this 5 years ago, and honestly, after using this, I swear I actually got abs maybe 2 weeks later from using this, because when you're doing it, you're eyeballing it, and you could be off by hundreds of calories. So when you use a food scale, you know exactly how much you're eating, which means you have full control, and you know exactly how much you're gonna lose weight. And then once you get this, it's up to you to actually be consistent. That means you have no more excuses. You have the tools. You don't have to make any more excuses. So buy a food scale, buy a weighing scale. That allows you to measure your weight. I wake up every day. I measure my weight every single day. And then I use a tracking app, which I'll be using right now. MyFitnessPal, best app out there. As planned, 10 grams of butter. Toasting these 2 buns. These ones are toasted. And I measure everything. Every single thing. That's how you do it. Alright, so we just weighed in 180 grams of raw rice. It's cooking right now. This is supposed to be for my meals throughout, so I'm gonna be dividing it equally, but it doesn't really matter. As long as I eat all of it, by the end of the day, I should be good. Alright, guys, so meal 2, my lunch, is the rice that I made. I didn't weigh it because there's no need to. As long as I eat all of it by the end of the day and no one interrupts that, it's fine. No one's in my house. No one really touches my stuff. So it's meant for the day. So I don't need to weigh everything. I already weighed it before when I cooked it. We have 266 grams of ground beef. We use 15 grams of tomato paste and a whole onion. And this is the meal. I love this so much. It tastes incredible. It's healthy, nutritiously dense, high in protein, high in carbs. Just amazing. So I'm gonna be devouring this. That's my second meal of the day. Sit, wait. That's it. You're waiting, right? Wait, go. All right, so that is gonna be the last meal of the day. Just plain chicken. I actually, in the end of the day, I finished the rice. There was just a little bit left, but I finished it. Decided not to pair with my chicken. Didn't really need to. Mowed the lawn today, and today was a rest day. So this is my full day of eating. So since it was a rest day, I didn't go full crazy on the protein. Typically, I like to go 225 to 250, but on rest days, 200 is okay because there's no need to go over the top on the protein. So I'll pop up the macros right here, and this is my rest day, full day of eating. But typically, the only thing that changes for my workouts is I do prioritize protein just because when you're training the muscles and stuff like that, but I don't need to repeat myself. But anyways, I recently bought an air fryer. An air fryer essentially allows me to just put, prep everything, put it in the thing, click a button, and it just cooks for me. And I've been loving it, especially with chicken. I love cooking beef myself. I just like doing it. But when it comes to chicken, one thing I hate doing is cooking chicken just because it's messy, a pain in the ass to do. I gotta do all this prep stuff, cut it, blah, 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 blah. But with the air fryer, I just gotta click start, and it's honestly amazing. So now that the chicken is cooking in the air fryer, I'm gonna wait. It should be done in 15 minutes, and I'll show you the end result. So, yeah. It's the last meal of the day. Just chicken breasts and some dog. All right, so that is the end of the YouTube video. It's the next day, and I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. We are progressing nicely. We are losing weight. We're getting nice and lean, and honestly, I'm super excited and happy to see what the future comes. I'm going to be bringing back my prime physique. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It does allow us to make better quality videos, and also we have a bit of a problem with the channel. You see, when you search up my name, it's hard to look for the channel. This is probably my fault for not adding as much branding to my name, which I'll be starting to do now. But please comment down below and help actually engage to the channel so the channel could show up more often. It'll mean a lot to us. But anyways, the next video will be coming out on Thursday, so I'll see you guys then. Peace, boys.